Hello guys, it's Star here, and we're going to get started with an all signs message. This will be for Aries through Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can apply to your tropical or sidereal placements. I just got this whim to do an energy update for you guys. So just tapping into the current energy for all those placements, giving some advice, seeing where you guys are. Okay, so we're just going to start off with Aries. These are my new cards. They're basically the Rider-Waite. They're just like gold. I love them. I will put the link in the description if anybody cares enough to ask. They're like $12 on Amazon. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start off with Aries placements, okay? Spirit, what is the message that you have for Aries placements? What is the message that Aries placements need to hear? Specifically in regards to the energy around them, what things they're doing. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands. That's a lot of you coming through. Okay. All right, Aries placements. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Justice card coming through for you guys. So this is definitely you. I'm feeling some headstrong energy coming through, and it makes sense. That's literally the Aries archetype, someone who is stubborn. And I feel like that stubbornness is very prevalent in your life right now. I feel like you're kind of in this one-track mind type of energy where you're not really listening or open to outside perspectives. And I feel like in particular, this mindset or this energy is being directed to something that you did wrong. Aries, I'm feeling like some of you have messed up recently with the situation. It feels personal. It feels like it's surrounding a relationship of some sort, a connection of some sort, where you made a mistake, but I feel you being unwilling to apologize with this Queen of Wands. However you want to. It's like you're aware. That's one thing about the situation that I can say for certain. You're aware that you did mess up. But I feel you being uncooperative. Like, okay, I messed up, but I don't want the world to know that. I don't want this person to feel like they have something over me. And I feel like you may have this disposition because the person that you're at odds with has hurt you. They've done things to you as well. They've messed up a lot as well. And they haven't apologized or taken accountability fully for the times in the past where they haven't been the best person to you. And you know what? I understand, you wanting to match energy here. I understand wanting to go tit for tat, right? But this Justice card is coming through very heavily. Like, it's very interesting that this is the one that just kind of like ended the spread. Because I feel like although you have your own personal vendetta here, there is something about right and wrong that is trying to be pushed to you from your guides. Yes, this person may have done XYZ to you. Yes, they have probably struggled with accountability in the past, but you are not them. And yes, there are times where, you do need to sort of match energy so people can learn to not fuck with you. But I feel like you've done that already, and I feel like your guides are saying, you really want to apologize with this Five of Swords. You really feel the guilt from it. You just want to save face. And that energy is not going to go away until you just kind of come out and be like, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. Now, that doesn't absolve this person of anything they've done to you. It's just you don't have to be like them. You're not them. You're better than them. So that is your message, Aries. Carry yourself with a bigger sense of pride. You're better than them and you can be the bigger person than whoever this is right now, because in reality, you feel bad. It's not even about them. It's not even about, saying sorry for them or wanting their forgiveness. It's about you recognizing how your emotions have been affecting you. And I feel like a lot of you have been feeling very guilty. Okay? All right. Let's get started with Taurus. This deck is actually so hard to slide off of the table. Okay. I'm gonna try so hard to not curse as much in this video because I didn't even ask my question yet. I have a potty mouth, so yeah. I need to get better and be more professional. Did you guys see how the Justice card wanted to pop out again? What's going on? I think I'm gonna do an overall collective message at the end as well. I kind of wanted to do it in the beginning, but I didn't. All right. Spirit, can we get an energy update for my Taurus placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? That's something I need to hear right now. Okay, we got 1. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Ooh la la. All right, we got 3 cards. I think I'm just gonna go for like a 3-card spread for each sign. So we have the 2 of Cups, the Page of Wands. I was gonna say the Prince of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the 5 of Wands. Look at all these wands here. Look at all these wands here. It's very interesting to me. So for you guys, this obviously feels like it's about love with the 2 of Cups sort of setting the stage. Tauruses, some of you are at a crossroads, right? And I feel like it's related to someone that you're dealing with. Some of you are in a romantic situation that doesn't feel like it's completely what you want with this 5 of Wands here, but it feels like it may be an opportunity for something more. And I feel like you guys have been expressing to whoever this person is, like, hey, this is really what I'm looking for. This is what I need. You've actually been very emotionally vulnerable and honest and mature enough to express that to this person, because I know a lot of you struggle with that vulnerability. And you've done your due diligence. You've done your part. I just don't feel like this person is completely cooperative with you. And they're kind of being like uncooperative in like a very like underhanded way where it's not super overt. And they're like, yeah, like I hear you, and like, you know, we can become more later, or like we'll see what this becomes later, and we'll kind of like deal with these issues later. And it's like giving you like this hope for the future that I don't think a lot of them, how do I say that? Like they're giving you hope for the future, but it's not like, it's like split. I think that's what I'm having an issue here. Some of them don't have any interest or intention of seeing what happens later. We're trying to do better later. They don't. Some of them do, but they just don't have the capacity to talk about this right now. And the reasoning does not necessarily justify the outcome, because I do feel like regardless of if they intend to talk about it later or fix it later or not, they're still kind of breadcrumbing you guys. And you can see it. You can see it with the 5 of Wands. You're pissed off. You're mad as hell. Like, what do you mean? Later, later, later. You said later 2 months ago. It's later now. And now you want another 2 months? You want another 3 months? You want another year? Like, what are we doing? Where is this going? I know that I want to explore something that feels not only passionate and fun, but stable too. Like, you guys are so tired of being in this Page of Wands energy. You're so tired of this connection being kind of stuck in this limbo of will we, won't we? We have fun, we have chemistry, but there's no real security behind that. You're tired of that. And I feel like I want to pull one more card for advice, because this group feels a little split, you know, feels a little divided. But I do want to pull one more card for advice. Do you see like how hard it is to slide this stupid deck off the table? Okay. What should Tauruses do? Because I'm actually not feeling the answer from these cards. What advice do you guys have for Taurus in this situation? Should they leave? Should they stay? Should they have one foot out? Okay, that didn't fully pop out. All right, that one did. What is this? Let's see together. The Queen of Wands. I love this like wands ensemble that we have here. So with the Queen of Wands being here, I'm hearing have your fun. And that is very subjective for whoever's listening. So fun for some of you could be like, yeah, let's keep hooking up. Let's stay in this Page of Wands energy, but you're not going to be my only thing. You know, you're not going to be my only option. If you're not giving me the security that I need, let's open it up. Let's take away any sort of exclusivity that I was giving you. Fun for the rest of you is kind of like exploring other options and letting this go. Because this is the energy that you need to be embodying. Like, the Queen of Wands is the bad bitch who knows what she wants. And she gets what she wants because she knows that she's deserving of it. And she's worthy of it simply because she wants it. And I feel like a lot of you need to be in this Queen of Wands energy where you're just like, I want something more and I'm deserving of something more simply because I want it. So some of you can play the fence and still kind of deal with this person, but keep your options open for both groups. Like, both of you kind of need to just start exploring something else as well, because I feel like you've been in this situation for too long. You've been pouring into it. You've been explaining what you need. You really like this person, but something is still lacking. It's just too immature, you know? So that's my advice to you guys. We're gonna get started with Gemini placements. All right, Spirit. So what is an energy update that you have for Gemini placements? You guys like my nails? I was a vampire for Halloween, so I was giving very much like creature, lady of the night, claws. This is for Gemini placements here. This is for Gemini placements. Okay. Ooh, all right. Let's get one more card, please. You know what? They gave us two. They gave us two, so I'll take all four. We have the Magician, the Four of Swords, the Strength card. I need to bring it into frame. Like, it's not in frame at all. The Magician, the Four of Swords, the Strength card, and the Hangman. Well, the Strength card is last. Gemini, what does this mean? What does this mean for you guys? Let me take a second. I'm over here like, like I see it now because I can kind of like see how all the cards are coming together. So with the Magician coming through, this is very much a Virgo card, but I do tend to associate it with Mercury because Mercury is like a very, very, very beautiful alchemizer, and that's what the Magician is all about. But the Magician is you, and the Magician represents you needing to take control. Needing to recognize that you have more control than you think as well, because that seems to be a big problem with you guys. It's a lack of confidence. It's a lack of action because of that lack of confidence. You guys have so many things you want to do. You have so many things you want to achieve, so many plans, so many schemes. Like, you're just blessed with intellectualism. You're blessed with ideas. You're blessed with inspiration, right? But sometimes it just takes you forever in a day to act on that inspiration, to kind of get lost in that whimsy of creating. And I think some of you with this Hangman energy feel like you're in a rut. You feel like you're stuck. You feel like things literally aren't moving. You've also been struggling to be present within this stillness, right? So things feel stagnant, but you're still yearning for movement, right? So it's not even like the stillness is allowing you to truly be at peace and to truly be still, because like, it's like how I'm seeing the energy or feeling it. It's like you're kind of stuck in place, but your energy, your aura is like spiking. Like, everything is just sort of like, I want to say volumizing around you. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, just imagine you're standing there and there's just like scribbles all around your being, you know? And that's like your desire to move forward. That's all your inspirations. That's your hopes. That's your fears, your anxiety, all of that. And it's like you're almost like paralyzed, like you're stuck in place. And I don't think a lot of you understand why you're not able to act on things. I feel like there's a lack of awareness as to like what the issue is. And the issue is here. The issue is the Strength card. The issue is insecurity, it's lack of confidence, it's you truly just not believing in yourself. And I feel like a lot of you have been dealing with issues in your romantic relationships where you either feel like you're not enough for whoever you're dealing with, or they don't believe in you. And you've also been internalizing that. And Gemini, I'm not going to absolve you of certain things. Some of you have probably made mistakes within your relationships for whoever you're dealing with to feel this way about you. But instead of feeling defined by whatever mistakes you've made, you can fix it. And you can start by fixing whatever mistakes you're making with yourself. Because I do feel like there's outside influences here, specifically a romantic influence or even just a maternal influence that has made you feel like whatever you want to do is not going to happen. You should just give up. Like, that's what I'm feeling from you. I feel like you don't feel supported. I feel like you don't feel encouraged. And it's because someone has made you feel like you are not enough. But that is not for you to take on completely. You can learn from why they may have felt like that. Some of you are in situations or were in situations where that person didn't have any like basis to really judge you that way. But some of you are. Some of you do need to take accountability for some things. So it's always going to be split. You know what I mean? Regardless of if you need to take accountability or not, you are not defined by how you've messed up. Okay? And your regrets shouldn't create this stagnancy that doesn't allow you to do better in your future. So my advice to you, Gemini, is to continue to brainstorm, but get out of this Four of Swords energy. Get out of your head. Get out of it just existing within you and start to push it out. Start to literally birth these ideas. And the simplest way to do that is by like literally writing down whatever it is you're feeling, whatever it is you're thinking, whatever plan you may come up with, because you're going to come up with the plan very quickly because you're blessed like that to move forward with your goals. Okay. And some of you do need to make amends with whoever this is, with this maternal figure or a past lover or a current lover. But before you can do that, you have to help yourself. All right. All right, Gemini. Thank you. Now we're going to get started with Cancer placements. I'm just like laughing because this deck, like, please cooperate. Slide with me. All right, so Spirit, what is an energy update that you have for Cancer placements? My voice is a little bit raspy and, oh, wow. Hello? Hi, Miss Moon. Came out for your sign. My voice is a little raspy because I haven't really talked today, so, you know, a little deep and raspy. All right, Spirit, can we get an energy update for Cancer placements, please? You saw how that just reversed? Reverse. Okay. We have the Moon card, the King of Swords in reverse, and we have the Eight of Pentacles. When I saw this, I immediately heard you're hiding. You're hiding. Now, let me take some time to like integrate the rest of this energy. This feels split. This message feels split, as most collectives do for me. Much like Gemini, and a lot of you probably have Gemini placements in your chart, I think a lot of you are hiding your ideas from the world with this King of Swords. You're not, taking action to kind of birth your ideas and share your ideas with others. So I do feel like that Gemini message that I just did could relate to some of you. You might want to reverse or rewind and go listen to that. If not, if you're like, what are you talking about? This is about a relationship for you guys. Especially those of you who may even have like an air Mercury here with the King of Swords in reverse. You guys are feeling a lot. And, that's not a surprise to anybody. You're always feeling a lot. You are the moon. The moon is emotion. But I feel like there's so much that you need to say. And not just to one person, but to multiple people that you're not saying. Even in regards to your professional relationships, even in regards to your bosses, your supervisors. I feel like when it comes to work, Cancer, a lot of you are feeling underappreciated, whether it be emotionally or financially. I feel like some of you are being mistreated at work. You're taking too much on the chin and you need to say something. I also feel like you're not being paid enough. Now, that may not be for all of you, but some of you may be in a field and in a position where you can advocate for a raise. I feel like you should. And I feel like people have been telling you that too. Like, you need to be getting more money. What are you doing? What's going on? Why isn't this job more lucrative? You're putting in all this energy. This is also for Mars. This is also for Cancer Mars people. I'm actually going to start including Mars into the energy that I'm tapping into. But I definitely feel like with the moon being here, you're hiding too much. And I think you're hiding it because you don't want either your boss or the people around you to look at you in a different way, because you know that your emotions can kind of be a little bit out there sometimes. Sometimes you can feel too much, do too much, but I feel like you need to sort of say something. Now, for those of you who don't have any issues with your work, with your job, this more so feels like it is about your relationships. Some of you need to talk to your father. Some of you need to talk to your mother. And even outside of those familial dynamics, some of you need to talk to your friends, your lovers, about how they have made you feel. Because I feel like a lot of you are kind of taking this passive-aggressive, silent approach to your relationships. And you think something is happening. You think they're getting the big idea. You think they're getting the picture. Like, oh, they know I'm mad at them. They know I don't want to talk to them. I don't have to say anything. But they don't. Or they know that you get in these moods, but sometimes they don't know why, right? So the passive aggression is not going to work here. This 8 of Pentacles is literally your solution, your message. Honestly, like the punchline of this whole ensemble here. I feel like your guides are saying you have to invest in what you want, right? So you have to put in exactly what you want. If you want relationships where vulnerability is something that is cherished, then you also have to be vulnerable. If you want a job that feels fulfilling financially, but also like feels safe and comfortable, then you have to advocate. You have to do to get what you want, put in to get what you want. So that is my message for you, Cancers. I love you guys. I know vulnerability is scary, but if you're not going to advocate for yourself, then who is? No one's coming to save you, Cancer. You have to save yourself, okay? All right, so now we're going to get started with my Leos. Spirit, can I get a message for Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars? We're adding Mars to the list. Just an energy update. Ooh. Okay, we got 3 cards. Oh. Okay, Leos. Cool. We just starting off a little. All right. We got the Tower, which is why I reacted the way that I did. Wow, where did you come from? The Tower, the 3 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. I had this reaction to this card because Cancers literally just got the same card in the same place. Cool. All right. Leos, go listen to that Cancer message because it seems very similar here, especially with the Tower, but a little bit different. Split. It's split. One message that I'm picking up on with these cards is some of you are going through a hard time with this Tower. And it's a hard time for everyone right now, right? But some of you are going through a hard time with this Tower. There's like a lot of fears that are creeping in and that you don't necessarily feel like you're able to escape. It's like loss after loss after loss, obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. Now, this 3 of Cups is actually coming through as a negative energy for me for this first group. I feel as if some of you will be partaking too much in this party energy, okay? Reality's too hard to deal with, too difficult to deal with. And you're gonna wanna escape by getting lit, by getting drunk, by getting high, any sort of substance that you can, get your hands on, any sort of party atmosphere that you can be in to just like numb yourself. I feel like you're going to gravitate to that it's not going to work because reality will still be there. You're still going to have to get up for work in the morning. You know what I mean? So I feel like Spirit is also saying to you, especially with this Eight of Pentacles being at the end here, you want to end this Tower energy, right? Like you're tired of this Tower energy. You're tired of feeling like things just aren't working out. And I feel like some of you have to take accountability for how things aren't working out and how that is also tied to you. Because some of you could have been doing better. Some of you have been in this cycle of like, man, shit's hard, let me go smoke. Man, shit's hard, let me go out. Let me go take a shot. I don't want to deal with this. And you've been in this cycle for at least like the past year or for actual years, plural. And it's like, okay, cool. Sometimes things are out of your control. Sometimes you do have a bad luck streak. And it's understandable. Like, it's hard to deal with. It's frustrating. But at some point, that streak isn't necessarily just like your circumstances, you know, or things happening to you. It's a cycle. And it's a cycle that you're partaking in. So you want to end this Tower streak? You want to end this bad luck? Figure it out. Literally, like, I feel like some of you just aren't asking yourself, what can I be doing better? And Leos, I love you. I'm an Aqua rising. I have a Leo 7th house. But even, you know, in our sister sign energy, because I have an Aqua stellium, I know sometimes there's this victim approach that you guys can take where it's just like, everything happens to me. I don't know why this is happening. There's nothing that I could have done. When that's not really true. Okay. The split that I was feeling was more so about this Three of Cups energy. I actually don't necessarily feel like it's a split anymore, but I do feel like this Three of Cups is supposed to come with another message. It feels as if you guys also need to be pouring into your community. And when I say pouring, I don't really mean giving, because I don't feel like a lot of you even have a lot to give right now emotionally. I feel like you need to be pouring in a vulnerable way, meaning like being more vulnerable, being more open about what you're going through, because a lot of you don't even want to talk about what you're going through because you guys, you know, your public image, you don't want to look a type of way. But I feel like you need to be telling people like, hey, like, things have been hard and it's been really difficult for me to deal with. And some of you actually need help. I actually feel like some of you need help with substance abuse, like with your substance abuse. Like, you need to ask the people around you to sort of step in and alleviate any issues you're having. And not, they can't fully alleviate it, but you know what I mean? Like, let people know, like, I need you to check on me. I need you to kind of keep me accountable for whatever I'm doing or intaking or what I'm doing with my time, because I want to start investing better into my life and into my future. Okay, Leos? Love you guys. All right, now we're gonna get started with my Virgos. All right. Oh. Spirit, can we get an energy update for... Does that even count? I didn't even finish my question, but I'll keep that. For Virgo placements, please. Let's just get one more card. Thank you. I love when the cards are just so like, oh my god. Oh my god. I'm laughing because this just came out for like Leos in the same place. And the same thing happened with the Eight of Pentacles for Leos and Cancers. So I just love to see this, like, you know, stream that we have going on here. The connectedness, the tethers. Okay. We have the Tower, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. Virgos, you guys are losing motivation. You're losing motivation to try. And I think very similar to Leos, or similarly, sorry. I think very similarly to Leos, you're struggling to get back up, right? It's like you don't want to keep getting back up. You're tired. I know also with the Saturn and Pisces transit, Y'all have been getting whacked. All the mutable signs have been getting whacked down from Saturn being in Pisces. And I feel like you're just like, when do we get a break? When do we get a break? When can we find some peace? Like, we're so tired. I feel like you've been putting your best forward and you just keep getting shot down. Unlike Leos, who I feel like honestly haven't even really been trying their best, I feel like you guys have been trying your best. And it's very hard for you not to just like become cold. This Knight of Swords feels like a coldness here. It feels like shrewdness, like what's the point, right? Like you're just becoming very detached, very cynical. We know how easy it is for earth signs to just exist in cynicism, but I feel like you have a prize waiting for you at the end of this very long dark tunnel. And my message to you, Virgos, is to keep going. Keep going. You feel frustrated with love. You feel frustrated with your money. You feel frustrated with your family. You feel frustrated with your friendships, with your career. Keep going. Do not allow your circumstances right now to completely pull you away from your humanity and from your hope and from your faith. Okay, this Ace of Cups is a literally golden goblet reminding you to have faith, to stay hopeful. Because I do feel like, honestly, during this Scorpio season, something beautiful is going to happen for you. Whether it's just like you being reminded like of your community and like the people that you have around you, or I also feel like Pisces season for a lot of you is going to feel very fulfilling. So I know Pisces season is so far, and a lot of you are going to be like, really? I have to wait till Pisces season? But I feel like there is a reason why you're going through all these trials and tribulations right now. And I feel as if your guides are just saying like, you're almost there. You're almost there. Like you're so close to the finish line, and you don't want to regress. You don't want to keep running back to this tower by feeling as if you need to detach from any hope that you have, okay? Because if you do spend time just telling yourself like nothing matters, what's the point, you are going to run back to this energy. You see how he's literally running straight into the fire? That's what that energy is going to lead you to. You don't want to go there. You want to go to this Ace of Cups. So I need you all to recognize how you may just be losing, I want to keep saying hope. But like hope, joy, you know, like contentment, like you're losing your attachment or connectedness to those energies because you've been going through so much, and I understand, but I need you to push through just a little bit longer, okay? It's coming through. It's coming through. That big blessing is coming through. That relationship is coming through. That promotion is coming through. That shit, lotto winning is coming through. Like I'm telling you, there is going to be a big breakthrough coming through for you guys. Whether it's now or in February, it's coming. All right? Me and these cards. Okay. Let's get into my Libras. Spirit, can I get a message for Libra placement? What's the energy update that you have for Libra placement? Ooh. Okay. Oh, this just like reversed. It slid in reverse. All right, we have the 5 of Cups, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse, Libras. What's going on here? You need to ask for help. You need to ask for help. You don't want to ask for help, but you need to ask for help. I feel like so many of y'all are in this energy of like, I can do it on my own. I can do it on my own. I don't want to ask. I don't need you people. And I feel like you're in this energy because people have let you down, maybe specifically like recently, and you just feel like you can do bad all by yourself. And period, you can, but you can't right now. This 5 of Cups is like, no, like I'm actually really sad and I actually need support and I actually want to ask for help, but I'm going to be super stubborn. And not only will I not ask for help, I'm going to continue to give to others and not really tell them that I'm going through something. And I'm going to inhibit my own progress and my own goals because I want to be Captain Save-A-Ho for the world. That's literally what I'm feeling, Libra. You need help. You need support. You need a shoulder to cry on. You need a shoulder to lean on. as you walk through your own journey, and you're so used to everyone leaning and crying on your shoulders that you don't even have a sense of stability anymore. Your balance is all fucked up. You don't have anything for yourself. And I feel like if you keep going down this path with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, it's very clear to me that whatever it is that you're trying to bring into fruition, whether it be personal, professional, it's not going to happen as quickly as you want it to. There's going to be a lot of setbacks because your guides are trying to teach you about this balance that's needed here, right? With these skills. Yes, be there for others. Yes, be a pillar of support for your community, of course. The fact that you want to do that is a beautiful thing. But you can't be a hypocrite, right? Well, you can be, but you shouldn't be. You can't expect other people to want to lean on you and to be there for everyone, but not be vulnerable enough to also receive that same help. So I need you all to put your big girl panties on, your big boy underwear on, and whatever other gender inclusive undergarments I can think of. Pull it up, okay? And tell the people around you, I need help. I need to cry about this. I'm feeling frustrated about that. I also may need some financial help with my bills, or I just need someone to put a little battery in my back and remind me that I can do this, because I'm also feeling hopeless. I'm also losing confidence in myself. I need people to help me. Help, please. Because doing it on your own and then also trying to do it for everybody else is not going to work for you. Not long term, at least. In Capricorn season, you're going to see things start to crumble because you didn't heed this warning. All right? All right, Libras. I bid you adieu. Now we're going to get started with Scorpios. Welcome to your season. Honestly, I should have did you first. That's so fake. I should have did you first. I'm so sorry. Moving forward, if I do all sign videos, and I probably will, I'll start with whoever season I'm in. I do apologize. Okay. All right, Spirit, can I get a message for Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? And Mars. We're adding Mars, especially for our Scorpio girls. What's an energy update we have for them? That we have for them. Ooh. Them cards was fighting me just now. I don't know if you saw that. All right, we have the Ace of Swords, the Four of Wands. I actually love this spread. And the King of Cups coming through. What a beautiful, healthy, positive spread for you guys for your season, as you deserve. Give me 1 second to just kind of sit with this. Okay. I actually feel a very simple, straight to the point message with these cards. Scorpios, I love you. But you know, you can be a bit of a harbinger of doom. You know, very much doom and gloom. Nothing matters. Everyone sucks. Everyone's evil. The world is corrupt type of energy. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I feel like you need to sort of like be in higher spirits. Right now with the Ace of Swords, I feel your guides actually asking you to shift perspectives and to put more effort into shifting perspectives and not just existing in the cynical energy that you stay in and the paranoid energy that you stay in. Because I actually feel like connections right now are going to be very prevalent and important for you. I feel like whoever you're connecting with, who you're talking to, they're actually going to help provide a sense of comfort with this King of Cups, but not just comfort, a sense of security and a sense of fulfillment. Now, that can go a long way. I'm talking about fulfillment in an emotional way, feeling like you belong, feeling like you have community, because I do feel like a lot of you struggle to feel like you have community, but I also feel like professionally, you need to be a bit more trusting. You need to be a bit more open to networking, to being social, to getting to know new people, because once you open yourself up to different facets of energy, essentially, you're also going to open yourself up to new opportunity. Scorpio, I feel like right now is the time to network. And I feel like a lot of you have been getting this message or been feeling this little like urge to kind of connect with others. And that kind of goes against some of you. You know, you don't really like that. You're not really trusting. But I feel like right now it's time to put your trust in the collective and who you're meeting. And I'm not saying that you have to completely be an open book and like talk about your traumas or anything. I'm just saying you have to be a bit more receptive to other people's energy and not just like judging them at first glance and feeling like your judgment is 100% based in truth, or that if you feel something bad from someone, that automatically means they're a bad person and being around them is only going to lead to bad things. You know what I mean? It's not always that. There's always nuance to the situation. And I feel like with the Ace of Swords coming through first, your guides are like, hey, just shift your perspective a little bit, because whoever you're connecting with over the next 4 months is going to bring you to this King of Cups status, okay? This also is a romantic message for some of you who are single, some of you who are closed off to love. If you open yourself up from now, your king, your queen, whomever, they're coming. They're coming. So Scorpios, be more receptive, be more open to people. That is your message. Okay. Let's get into my Sages. Spirit, can I get a message for Sagittarius placements? Energy update for Sagittarius. Oops. Okay. Straight to the point. Do. Okay. We got the Devil. We got the Eight of Swords. And we got the Seven of Pentacles. All right. We starting off a little rough here. Let me see what this. The Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. The Devil is stagnancy. The Devil and the Eight of Swords is stagnancy. This Devil is representing you being bound to your own insecurities and your own fears. Lack of confidence here. Big lack of confidence. I'm sorry, I'm so dramatic. Definitely with the Devil, I feel as if a lot of you have been accustomed to existing in a particular way. And the thing about you, Sag, like you're typically very like jovial, you know, you bring the life, you bring the energy, you bring the party. But a lot of people don't know what goes on inside of you. A lot of people don't know that there's a heaviness and there's a burden that also exists when like the lights turn off, right? They only ever see you when you're on. They don't see how insecure you can be. They don't see what your fears are. They don't see what you're also battling with internally. And I feel like a lot of you are very disappointed in yourself. I feel like you're very upset about where you are in life. I feel like you're just mad. Like this Devil is like anger, it's self-loathing, it's frustration. It's why didn't I do this back then instead of now? Like I wasted time. I wasted so much time. And I feel like a lot of you feel like you're just wasting time and you keep either making mistakes out of that frustration, out of that fear, or you don't even really believe that you can change things now. Some of you think it's just too late with this Eight of Swords. Like, what's the point? Why would I keep pushing forward? Nothing's gonna change. I wasted too much time. It's too late for me. This is your message. And I actually feel myself getting teary-eyed tapping into this energy because I feel like I can resonate with it a bit, but I just feel for you guys too. The Seven of Pentacles is asking you to be patient with yourself. And that patience doesn't mean to continue to be inactive, but it requires you to forgive yourself for moments of inactiveness. Does that make sense? For moments of inaction, it requires you to pace yourself moving forward, to recognize what sort of timeline is best for you instead of what you wish to accomplish or what you wish to live up to. Work with yourself, not against yourself, and then get mad that you're not feeling that cooperation there. You know, that you need to create the most optimal situations, environments, circumstances for you to be at your best. 4 for 4 on the timer, period. I feel as if you guys just need to take the slow and steady approach. But the problem is a lot of you just haven't even started. So here is your reminder to just start. You got this. There's a lot of fear. Yeah, things may not be as successful as you may want it to be immediately. You know, it may not happen as quickly as you want, but it's gonna happen. And you can't allow that timing constraint or frustration surrounding time to just make you do nothing, because then more time's gonna go by. So just act now, okay? Okay. Sorry for yelling. All right, let's get started with my Capricorn placements. I'm ready for this self-drag. Spirit, can I get a message for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Mars? Placements, please. That's an energy update for the girls. Okay, Three of Pentacles. You know what's crazy? Before I started doing this, I actually pulled some cards for myself, and that Three of Pentacles came out. So this might be a self-drag. One more card, please. Energy update for Capricorn. Thank you. Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, dun dun dun, and the Hangman. Cooperation is literally what I'm hearing. And it feels a little bit similar to that Sagittarius message, I won't lie. So I know a lot of Caps have Sag in their chart. I recommend go listening to that as well. But I do feel like with this Three of Pentacles, there's like a lack of cooperation with yourself. Very similar message to Sag, actually. I feel like a lot of you have not been working in unison with you and your inner selves, or just like different parts of yourself too, right? And like you're pushing yourself, you're pushing yourself, you're pushing yourself. And I feel like, unlike Sag, who I don't feel has been investing as much energy as they should into their goals, you've been doing it sorta, kinda, but like you're doing it hard body, like you're pushing yourself, and then like you're kind of fatigued, like you're burnt out, like you've been making strides or trying to make strides by going like 100% all the time, but then like you still aren't seeing the progress. And that's where this Five of Pentacles energy is coming through, where it's like, I'm doing my best, I'm trying as hard as I can, and I still don't see the results. Here's two things coming through, my Capricorn lovelies, okay? One, you're pushing yourself too hard. You need rest. You don't want to hear that, because rest to you is laziness, it's stagnancy, but you need rest. You need to regroup. Like you need to kind of call your energy back to yourself. You need to allow yourself to not just exist in the state of doing and acting, because it's tiring you. You're exhausted. Two, you need to be patient. That's what this Hangman is saying. Just chill, bro. The Hangman is like, just chill. Like, it's cool. Like, don't worry. Like, it's gonna happen. It may not be happening right now, but it's gonna happen. And you are planting the seeds for it to happen, but you can't be making these steps, right? And then immediately doubting that you're making the steps because it's not happening immediately. Like, what is wrong with you? Hello? Spirit is saying things are gonna happen aligned with, I'm sorry, I'm laughing at myself. Hello? Spirit is saying that things are going to happen in alignment with divine timing. And that's exactly what's happening for you. And that doesn't mean to give up, but it does mean to take a lot of the pressure off of yourself. And it also means to slow down. And to also stop looking for signs that it's coming. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Just chill. Just chill. Maybe you should also be pouring into other things. If you've done something to help progress a specific goal and you find yourself just sitting and waiting for some sort of movement, some sort of sign that it actually worked, or, you know, progress, go do something else. Go pour yourself into something else, because I know you need to stay busy, but honestly, that's not even the best course of action for a lot of you. A lot of you need to take like 3 weeks off and just go to bed. Me included. But okay, Capricorns, just know whatever it is coming, but you have to cooperate with yourself by acknowledging when you need rest. Okay, I love you. All right, let's get started with my aqua placements. All right, so Spirit, what's an energy update that we have for Aquarius? All right. Okay, girl. I don't even know if you guys saw that. They just kind of... All right. This Eight of Pentacles has been showing herself today. Hi. You want to be seen so bad. We have the Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Aqua, aqua, aqua. Just like your Saturnian sister. You're stressed. You're stressed about your future. You're stressed real bad. You're like, what's gonna happen? How's it gonna happen? I know I've been doing this, but like, is it really gonna work? Is it really gonna work? I feel you guys second guessing everything that you are doing. I feel you undermining almost everything that you are doing. You're literally like freaking out. Like, I don't really know if this is even worth it. Is it even going to pay off? Am I wasting my time? No, you're not wasting your time. You're just investing. You're investing into the future that you want to see. And sometimes that takes time to gradually build. And sometimes we just need to be patient with ourselves as we're gradually building it. And it's like this timing constraint that I'm almost feeling with you guys, with Capricorns, with Sages. Like, it's like, oh my God, it's not here yet. It's not here yet. It's not here yet. Why do you think it's not here yet? And why is it that every time you are putting in the effort to build something for yourself that you need to immediately see some sort of shift? Why can't you let the journey be what the journey is? Because whatever it is you're working towards with this Eight of Pentacles, it's yours. It's in your future. The security is there. The foundation is there. It's just going to take some time. And you're not really doing anything wrong because you're taking your time. So Aquas, this Nine of Swords energy comes out a lot for you guys just when I'm like tapping into you guys collectively. And I just need you guys to stop being such worrywart. It's hard. You're an air sign. You're a Saturnian air sign. Of course, you're going to overthink every little thing you do and every little step you make. And everything you do is going to be for a specific purpose. So you want to see that purpose be actualized as soon as you make that step. But it's okay to let things just play out without it being a source for like doubt. Because I feel like when you guys don't see something immediately, it's like, oh, I'll just give up then. What's the point? Like, chill, bro. Like, chill. Same with Capricorns. Like, just chill. Things are going to come into fruition for you. Sagittarius season is going to be so good for you guys. And I'm also feeling like Aries season is going to be so good for you guys. And also Virgo season of next year. So 2025 feels good for my Aquas. And with that being said, don't stress, okay? All right, let's get into Pisces. And then we're gonna do the big collective. Message for Pisces, a big energy update for Pisces. Ooh, the Star, my favorite card. Oh my God, there's a lot going on here. The Star, the Death card, and the Devil. I don't know why I said it like that. Star, Death, Devil. This is a lot. You know what's crazy? I'm actually feeling a very strange message from these cards. I feel like you guys are very inspired, which I love. You know, Pisces energy is just so inspirational. Like, you guys just, you know, you're in love at the moment, which I love for you guys. And I feel like you have like a lot of ideas. But the thing is, you guys, I feel like you keep jumping from idea to idea to idea to idea. There's no like groundedness here. And I actually feel like this Devil is saying like, stick to something. But like in the most like deepest, darkest voice that you've ever heard. Like, sit down. Sit down and commit and do. You know, do one thing at a time. Because I feel like with the death card and the star card coming through, it's like you guys are constantly jumping from thing to thing and then you're never finishing anything. Nothing's getting done. It's like, oh my God, I want to do this. Okay, I'm going to start to do this. But oh my God, I want to do that. Okay, I'm going to start to do that. And then wait, I want to do that too. And then I'm going to start to do that. And then like everything's just incomplete. And then you also get bored. And I feel like you need some discipline. I feel like this devil is also coming through with like a sense of discipline. Like sit down, bound yourself to one thing for now and finish it. Okay, Pisces? That is your message. It seems very straight to the point. I'm sorry, I'm not feeling much more. And these are major arcanas. And I was expecting to feel like, you know, this big worldly message. But it just feels so simple to me for you guys. So I'm actually going to end it here for Pisces. And we're going to get started with the collectives. Because I also didn't want to yell at you guys too much. I love you. Okay. Let me just get a collective message for the girls. And the guys. And the gays. And the days. It's a message that everybody needs to hear. Everyone who's watching my message right now, my video right now, what message that they need to hear. No matter what their placements are. Queen of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Everyone needs to be asking themselves, where are my current insecurities coming from? Why do I feel so afraid to be seen in public? Why do I feel so afraid to speak in public? Why do I feel so afraid to put myself out there? What am I afraid of? What do I expect when people look at me? What am I projecting onto others' perception of me? How do I really feel about myself? Why do I feel that way about myself? What happened to me to make me have this perception of myself? Insecurities are rampant right now. There's a couple messages here about confidence. And, you know, I also want to say, I don't want anyone to ever read a message, listen to a message from me and think that I feel like I'm better than you or I know better than you. I am constantly learning through my own pulls. You know, most of what I pull does feel like it's also for me too. I'm growing alongside you guys. And I feel like a lot of us have been struggling to feel confident right now, confident in our future, confident in ourselves. And we don't feel like we have the time to reflect. We don't feel like we have the time to slow down and kind of dig deep as to why we're feeling this way. And even if we do have the time, we don't want to acknowledge certain things. We don't want to admit certain things to ourselves because admitting it means that we may have to work on it. And some of the things that we feel about ourselves just feel so scary. It feels so scary and it feels so embarrassing and it feels so humiliating and we just don't want to look at it. We just don't want to face it. But you guys, now more than ever, confidence is needed. We need to feel confident in ourselves. We need to feel confident in our capabilities, in how we look, in how we present, and feeling secure in how we present and how we choose to present. But also we need to feel confident in our community. And our community is going to feel weak if we're all feeling like this, right? So we have to start from within before we can look outside of ourselves for the support that we need. We need to make sure that we're giving us the support that we need first and foremost before we can give it to others. So collectively right now, I would love if everyone listening to this video would pull out a journal and free write. I want you to free write first. Just write whatever. Write about fucking grilled cheese if you want to. Sorry, I hit my tripod thingy. And then I want you to do a separate entry of like, when was the last time I felt insecure and why? And then follow the series of questions that I asked in the beginning of this spread. Write it all down, answer it. It doesn't have to be too long, doesn't have to be too short. Do whatever feels right. And I'm actually gonna join you guys I think I might even post this collective message on Twitter. So yeah, now more than ever, we need to be fortifying our own foundations in our own auras and making sure that we are completely secure and confident in who we are. And that it requires us to look at our ugly truths, look at our embarrassing truths, things that we just feel ashamed of, and for us to tell ourselves that there's really nothing to feel ashamed of. There's nothing that we can't work on and fix and improve. And there's nothing that would ever justify us being worthy of being an outcast and undeserving of community or just being amongst other people. Because I also feel like social anxiety is just so high right now. And in order to combat that anxiety, we need to feel a strong sense of self, from my perspective. But okay, guys, thanks for sticking around. I love you guys. I hope you are feeling great on this Sunday. I hope I edit this video and post it on this Sunday because it's like a whole fucking hour. I didn't curse that much though. Y'all won't be hearing those dolphin sounds too much. I love you. Bye.